Hey guys, my name is Cobalt and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A because I'm bored. So last week I asked you guys on YouTube, Instagram, and LPS Amino to ask me some questions that I would use for this video. So without further ado, let's get started with the questions from YouTube. Okay, so the first question comes from LPS Precious Pause TV. And just for future reference, I apologize if I pronounce your username wrong, I'm very sorry. Anyways, they ask, if you could have one LPS in the world, what would it be? That's kind of a really hard question because first off, there's a lot of LPS, but I'd probably have to say this purple husky. I'll put a picture of it right here. I don't know, I really like this one. I've wanted it for a while and I've just never gotten it because it's pretty expensive and I don't really feel like paying $20+. Okay, next question is from Pastel LPS, who asks, how long does it take you to make your amazing art? First off, thank you for saying my art is amazing. I really appreciate that. Regular art sketches can take me anywhere from like 5 minutes to an hour depending on how much detail and stuff I want to put into it. Digital art or full color drawings probably take a few hours and I'll probably stretch it out over a couple days. It really depends. The next question comes from Lavender Animates and they ask, what was your first LPS custom? So back when I started, I used to paint my LPS with Sharpies mostly and then some nail polish. And so my first ever custom was basically a collie and I just painted it completely black and was like, woo, it's a demon. I don't think I have any pictures of that. And then later I decided to give it some eyes. It had a blue eye and a green eye and I don't think I have any pictures of that either. But then later I customized it again into Angsty Teen Dog. But if you haven't seen that, I'll put a picture right here because I do have pictures of him. But I did actually remake the custom and this is what he looks like now. His name's Riley. He was actually gonna be like the second mascot to my channel, but that never happened. Also, first custom with sculpted parts. I actually somehow still have that custom. Crazy. This is what it looks like. I think I made it in like 2016. I know it was between the years of 2015 and 2017. You probably didn't know, but this is supposed to be Urza Scarlet from Fairy Tail. I don't even watch that show anymore, but yeah, her hair broke off like 3 times. She's weird. Also, there's like bubbles all over the clay now, and I don't know what's with that. It's kind of gross. Okay, next question is from LPS Trends, and they ask, does customizing sometimes get annoying? And I probably have to say yes, especially if I'm in a burnout and I don't really want to do any kind of art thing. Also, it can be annoying when you like mess up the custom or like ruin it, or you make something with clay and then it gets smushed before it dries all the way. That's always really annoying. Next question is from Ginger LPS, who asks, who is your favorite LPS tuber and non-LPS YouTuber? So for LPS YouTuber, LPS Ace is always like a go-to for me because she's just awesome and Experiment 42 is such a good series. Yeah, I don't know if she's my favorite, but I really do like LPS Ace, and I like Jerry Berry too, but she doesn't really make a lot of LPS videos right now, so I'm kind of sad about that, but it's fine. And then for non-LPS YouTubers, I have a top 3. So for me, it would probably be Good Mythical Morning, Saber Spark, and Variant Comics. Okay, next questions are from Aqua Bunny Studios, and they ask so many questions, man. Okay, so the first question is, what is your most favorite LPS custom other than your mascot and why? Probably a tie between these two right here. So first up is this Pennywise one. I made Pennywise before and then I recustomized. This is the new version and I love him so much and I love the eyes. And then, so he was my favorite for a long time and then like a couple months ago I made this guy and he's crazy. I really love gore customs and I'm so happy that I was able to pull this one off. Okay, and the next question from Aqua Bunny is, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm definitely an introvert. Sometimes when I'm like with my friends and stuff, I can definitely be an extrovert, so it's kind of weird, but just generally I'm an introvert. Okay, the next question is from LPS Psycho Cat, and they ask, what is your favorite LPS series? That one's also really hard because once again, I watch so many that off the top of my head, like I just can't decide. But Experiment 42 is awesome. Experiment 58 by LPS Crazy is pretty cool too. Oh, The Dragon Princess from LPS Festival Films, that's a newer series and I think it's really good so far. Yeah, let me know which LPS series you guys like. Next question is from LPS Jake TV. By the way, we did a collab recently, so you should go check that out. Anyways, they ask, who is the best LPS horror channel that you can think of? Obviously LPS Blood Claws, but apparently she quit, ? That's really sad because like, bro. Also Jake, you are so good. I'm allowing you to become the new LPS Blood Claws. And the final question from YouTube comes from Blue Jay, Clay, who asks, where do you get inspirations for your customs? For my customs and art, I get inspiration from things that I see, other people's work, and what else? Shows and stuff that I like. Also, like creepy things and monsters, dragons, just cool creatures. And then also looking at other Hasbro-made LPS designs can inspire me as well. Okay, so those were all of the questions from YouTube. Now let's move on to the questions from Instagram. The first question comes from Sweet LPS TV Official, and they ask, rate Robin as a character from Stranger Things from 1 to 10. Oh my god, I love this question so much. Robin is definitely an 11. Like, she's amazing. After seeing her in season 3, she's probably top 5 characters from the entire show. I love her so much. Oh my god. Next question is from Gumdrop Studios, who asks, how long does it normally take you to paint one LPS custom on average? That also depends, just like my art, because I can finish a custom in a day, or I can finish it in half a year. You know, it really depends on how much I procrastinate. Next question is from LPS Sunshine Paws, who asks, how many LPS Huskies do you have? And this is also a really good question because Huskies are definitely one of my favorite LPS. I just really like them. Obviously, my mascot is a Husky. I have a total of 11. Wow. Next question is from Frostfire LPS, and they ask, what do you use to paint your customs? This is the kind of paint that I use. I buy it at Target. This is what it looks like. It's called Handmade Modern, I think is the brand, and it's satin acrylic paint multi-surface. It's like $2, I think. Next question is from LPS Theo, who asks, who is your favorite Marvel character other than Spider-Man? And I love Spider-Man so much. Oh my god. Favorite character besides him? I feel like picking another Spider-Person would be cheating, because I would totally choose Miles Morales. Like, he's great. Also, I feel like choosing Venom or Carnage would be cheating because I also love them, but then they're also like in the same area as Spider-Man. I really love Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's great. Loki is amazing. Captain America is my favorite Avenger. Yeah, I don't know. Spider-Man is my favorite. I'm just gonna say that. Next question is from LPS Crazy 1542 fan, and they ask, how many LPS do you have? I have around 300 maybe. Next question is from LPS Evelina, and they ask, how many LPS customs do you have? So that's a very similar question. Okay, I'm gonna say that I have around 40. Next is another question from LPS Jake TV, and they ask, what was the first gruesome story you ever made? Once again, I have no idea because I made like a lot, but I've never done anything with a lot of them. But the first one they actually made into a thing was probably my story for Apocalypse, which is my first LPS series on my channel. The next question is from LPS Paradise TV, and they ask, what do you love about the LPS community, and what do you think needs to be improved? I really like that I can completely be myself. Yeah, I don't know, it's really fun. I love making videos. I love hanging out with people, making new friends who also like LPS, and things that need to improve. I guess there's drama happening, question mark. I'm not involved in anything, and if I was, I probably wouldn't even realize it, but I mean, probably stop that. I don't know. Next question is from Fancy Fuzzy Fox, and their question is, what is your favorite thing to customize with? Paint and paintbrushes. Next up, we got 2 questions from Blue Fox Studios, and they ask, do you like Zootopia? Yes, I do. I hate Disney. Like, there's a love-hate relationship going on. If I'm talking about just Disney and not any of the other stuff that they own, Zootopia is probably their best movie. Who's your favorite actor? I have no idea. Usually, okay, I love the characters, right? And then people are like, oh, do you like Spider-Man because Tom Holland? I'm like, well, I mean, Tom Holland's cool, but I don't care. I just love Spider-Man, okay? And they're like, what the heck? I'm like, bro. But yeah, I mean, Tom Holland's pretty good actor. Tom Hiddleston, pretty good actor. Chris Pratt, pretty good actor. I'm literally just naming people who have been in Marvel movies. Next question is from Toys with Charlotte, and they ask, do you prefer LPS or Funko Pops? This is also a really good question, and this is also a really hard question because I love LPS and I love Funko Pops, and they're both my favorite in their own ways. LPS I love because I love making videos with them. They're really small, you know, easy to do stuff with, carry around. There's a lot of, you know, there's a decent amount of variety, especially compared to Funko Pops. Funkos pretty much are all relatively the same, you know, relatively speaking. And then LPS, they're all lots of different animals, pretty cool. I honestly don't know, because then Funko Pops, on the other hand, like, there's one for everybody. No matter what you like, there's probably a Funko Pop out there for you, and I have so many because I like a lot of things. And that brings up another point. Funko Pops are a lot more expensive generally than Littlest Pet Shop. shops, because you're talking about $12 versus $4, and it's like, oof. I mean, I've probably spent like $1,000 on both of them, but it's fine. Next question is from LPS Cakey, who asks, what's your favorite Stranger Things ship? I mean, obviously I ship Mike and Eleven, because, you know, duh. I know there's a couple people who don't, but like, I feel like they're pretty good together. I really like Lucas and Max. I think they're a good couple. I mean, I'm both naming off actual couples that are in the show. Oh, I ship Joyce and Hopper. I'm sad, by the way, so that's cool. If you've seen season 3, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so those were all the questions from Instagram, and now we're going to be finishing off the video with questions from LPS Amino, and the first question is from LPS Illusion, and they ask, what is your favorite map or multi-animator project on YouTube? And this is also hard because, once again, off the top of my head, I have no idea. A couple months ago, though, I did see one that was the song Cabinet Man, and it was like an evil spotted leaf map. By the way, I watch a lot of Warrior Cat maps. That's pretty much all I watch. Yeah, I really like that one. I forgot who made it, but the song is awesome, and I really loved the concept. Also, there's a bunch of Marvel Cat maps, and I think those are so cool. It's basically Marvel characters from like the MCU, and they're just made into cats. I mean, Thor's a dog, so there's like non-cat animals, but I think it's cool, and their designs are so good. Next up, we have a bunch of customs from Evan S, and the first question they ask is, when did you start customizing? I think I started when I was 9. I'm 15 now, but that was back when I did nail polish and Sharpies, but I didn't really start getting seriously into it until 2017. And their next question is, how did you find out about LPS? And I got my first LPS when I was between the ages of 3 and 5. Obviously, I have no idea when because I don't remember anything. Their next question is, what do you hate about LPS? Well, I probably hate that they're so expensive, and people can make up their rarities sometimes, because popularity and rarity are differences. Like, you can have a rare LPS that's a fish, but it's probably going to be cheaper than like a short hair cat that isn't rare, because nobody cares about a fish LPS, you know? And then any tips for first time customizers? Well, people always ask me how I get my paint to look so smooth, and I put the paint down and I be really careful of looking at the brush strokes, and then I go back and take a brush with water on it, or I dip it in water and then dip it in paint or whatever, and then I go back over it to smooth it all out with the water. That definitely means that if you're using white or like a really light color, you're gonna have to do a lot of coats, man. Like, it's annoying. You also, brushes, make sure to use newer brushes, because older brushes can also like mess up the custom like that because of the bristles and stuff while sticking out. Next question is from LPS Independent, and they ask, what made you come up with the idea for Lavender? If you don't know what Lavender is, that is my newest series. It currently has 2 episodes out, so you should go check it out. I came up with the idea in 2015 or 2016, so I've been planning this for so long. Basically, I was at my friend Isabel's house when I went back to California for the summer after I moved here, and we were talking. I was like, yo, you should help me figure out like an idea for an LPS series, and she's like, whoa, what if all this happened? Like, that would be so cool. I'm bad at explaining things. And so basically, my idea for the story started, and it was originally called Lavender's Heart, and it was originally trash. Like, the whole premise of it before was like, oh my gosh, there's this girl and she has a heart defect, so her boyfriend gives her his heart. It was trash. It was so stupid. And so I'm like, you know what, can we just like get in here, first off, develop the story in the world, and can we just develop the characters, make them not stupid? Yeah, so after I actually like started developing it and caring about everything and making it good and just getting rid of everything, I changed the name to Lavender, changed the story up, gave the characters personalities and like actual character development, and started like creating this story. I have other stories that are actually connected to this world, and Lavender is connected to this whole world of stories I have. Maybe you've noticed this, maybe you haven't, but there are reoccurring characters in other videos that I've made. Basically, after I really started working on the series though, things that inspired me were definitely the Witch and Wizard book series by James Patterson and the Odd Thomas book series by Dean Koontz. This question is from Yo Girl Kylie, and they ask, what inspired you to do a YouTube channel? Probably just watching other people on YouTube. Originally, I found Warrior Cat's animated videos because that was what I was into when I was in like 4th grade. And then I found Webkins videos, and I was like, dang, I'm gonna make Webkins videos. And then I got rid of all my Webkins, and I was like, LPS, here I come, because as I was watching Webkins videos, I found LPS videos, and I was like, that sounds like a way better idea. Next question is from LPS Spices, and they ask, what are some of your LPS ships? But I definitely ship Lydia and Lenny from Experiment 42. I think they should be together because, yeah. Alright, second to last question, guys. This question is from Universe Eyes, and they ask, is there any people who judged you when you first decided to become an LPS tuber? I don't know, like, if people judge me, I don't know and I don't care. So, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there were, obviously. Pretty much all of my friends know now, like my close friends, because whatever, they've all been to my house. I don't want to put all my LPS in a box. But my friends, like, they'll come over and they'll just like stare at my LPS and they'll be like, all right, you know, do whatever you want. And I'm like, thanks. So, yeah, we're all silently judging each other, but I don't care. And the final question comes from Mountain Dreamer, and they ask, what are some customizing tips you wish you had known when you first started making customs? I don't know, because I pretty much learned everything that I know by myself and just like trial and error and stuff, but I wish I would have known that Sharpies and nail polish are a horrible idea, and I also wish I would have known how to make paint smooth. I mean, obviously I know how to do all of these things, but it would have been nicer when I started out because I probably would have gotten to where I am a lot faster. As long as you try and practice and keep at it, trial and error, just go, 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 you're gonna be able to get to where you want to be, and yeah. Anyways, those are all of the questions that I have for this video, and Cobalt is slowly scooting closer and closer to the back wall of this set. I don't know what's happening, but thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you all so much for asking me questions, and thank you all so much for over 1,700 subscribers. That is amazing, you guys. And I've been getting a lot of questions about my customs, like favorite customs and whatnot. So I want you all to know that when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a special video where I show you all of my LPS customs. But in the meantime, if you want to go check out others, I have videos on my channel where I show you guys customs that are currently up for sale or have already been sold, and you can go check out my LPS Amino and Instagram to see other customs. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.